Welcome to Grove Overload. I'm Anthony, and Intel has announced Robert Swan as their new CEO. I found it interesting that they announced their new CEO of Robert Swan after their results and then after AMD's results. So Intel decided to go through and say, hey, yeah, now let's announce that. I think they had it planned for that just to try to keep their name in the news cycle, get it out there. But I would have liked to see what he would have said as CEO during the conference call of after their financial results, because I don't think, if I remember correctly, Intel didn't have the greatest financial results. They still made a lot of money, but they didn't meet like expectations of Wall Street or something like that, if I'm recalling correctly. But they're still, a strong company. They're making a lot of money. And I'm really kind of hoping that with him at the helm, he kind of invests in the right areas so that we can kind of see some results going forward. Intel has a 10 nanometer problem that hopefully is being resolved. They have a 7 nanometer thing that they actually have to get to. So 7 nanometers here, Taiwanese semiconductor. Looks like they have 7 nanometer in production, but then they also got another, 7 nanometer plus basically getting ready for next year. Samsung's gunning for them as well. Then, you have, of course, AMD, the competition in CPUs. You also have ARM. And so there's competition there that's closing in fast, and they want to get into GPUs, and they have NVIDIA and AMD to deal with there as well. And so there's a lot going on. And I hope that with him at the helm, especially being a financial guy, he was previously the CFO at Intel. So I'm curious if he can put money in the right areas so that then Intel can kind of go through and grow and create great products in those areas. Because being a big company like that, sometimes you can get rid of, or push things in a level where, you don't necessarily need to invest as much in. But hopefully the competition from all these other companies kind of really pushes Intel in the right direction. Now, there was a rumor here that Intel also was going to, or they're in the process of buying another company. I don't remember the name of that company right now, but if that's true, and with all their fabs that they were investing in and refurbishing and building up and everything else, it kind of makes it seem like that Robert Swan has been kind of like the CEO going for a while, and the board kind of said, oh yeah, we want you to be the CEO. Also, I'm very curious of how many people that they offered that role to, and they declined it. That's one interesting fact to me. If they were trying to, going after these other companies, and they said, "Oh, yeah, actually, no, I don't want it." So I don't know if that'll ever come out, but that's one interesting thing. Maybe we get a leak of it someday. Who knows? But first, I wanted to go through, or now I want to just go through the 4 things that he said, Robert Swan said in his letter, which is: first, we must be bold and fearless. Second, our core strategy is not changing. Third, our execution must improve. And fourth, we have powerful culture, and to achieve our ambitions, we must evolve. So, I take these on face value. They're really great things to say. Now, to see how execution on the back end that's going to be crucial. The execution must improve. That's true. I think that he's got in relationship to 10 nanometer, that has to improve. The delays are very costly, and he sees it probably from the financial side as being the CFO, but he also sees it now, hopefully, from, customer standpoint side as well, and, business standpoint, where that can really hurt your business, where you had such a huge lead, and being it diminished can really kind of hurt your future products and products that you kind of depend on them, on that, manufacturing process to be released on. And then the second one, the core strategy is not changing. That's good, but the strategy is moving from a PC-centric company to a data-centric company. And that's going to be an interesting transition now. Intel has now bought many other companies like FPGAs, Mobileye, to name a couple, that are really kind of expanding where they used to be. And so Mobileye is the technology where they kind of go on cars and be able to get all that data. Now they have FPGAs that can, field programmable gate arrays that can then go through and help compute some of that. But then you got the main brain and the CPU in that, and they got their GPUs that they're working on here, and to get those. And they brought in a lot of talent to be able to kind of evolve that and making sure they're going in the right direction. So I'm very interested to see how that pans out, because with everyone they've brought in, how they want to go to data centric from PC centric, they got a lot of puzzle pieces there to kind of really evolve that and move that forward. And with their culture, and culture is key. You know, if you keep moving the culture forward in the right direction, I should say, and keep it as, you know, what you need to be for whatever company is. All companies are different and their cultures are different. Some work well for some people, some work well for others. And if they do that and they still have great talent overall, because they've been bringing in a lot of people, it'll be fun to see what they're able to accomplish going in that direction. I think that a lot of this we'll see pan out in the next couple of years as he is CEO. Hopefully, they give him a long time to be CEO, unless he does something like Brian Krasnick did, where he had to pull the plug on him because it was against Intel rules. But that time will tell to see if that happens. And I'm really excited to see how the competition it keeps on pushing forward and then pushes Intel in its direction and see how Robert Swan's able to steer Intel's ship and making sure that they stay competitive and move the ball forward with everyone else increasing their competition levels. I really like it. I like competition. I like the better products that we're getting, and hopefully we see more of that very soon. So, with that, let me know what your thoughts are of Intel's new CEO. I'm hoping for the best of what he can do there at Intel, and so that we can get more products, better products. But only time will tell. And I want to then thank you for watching. Thank you for taking the time to help support Gray Roll and helping this channel grow. And until next time, don't forget to like and subscribe.